Hey, happy Venus Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth and you are too. Welcome to this week's Venus Day deck for reading. Everything needs to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box below for you to see. For this week's Venus Day deck for reading, I'll be channeling with There is God, who's supporting Christ High School and There is Good. If you're an extra sound from this being know that life is lifing. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's very much appreciated and helpful in speaking this week's Venus Day deck for reading. Yeah, we're gonna have. Oop, this was not even on. We're gonna have 3 readings. I'm gonna start with the first one, and the first one is the collective reading. All right, so let's start with the collective reading. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, so this is for the collective, and I'm gonna do the charms first. So that came out for the collective is rainbow, good omen, the good omen, good meaning of rainbow, and it has number 2 here, and it says stability in both all realms, knowing, confidence, solid, stability, balance. I know my energy, unswayable, immovable. Then we have here beget, beget, and it is a verb meaning give rise to, bring out, bring usually a child into existence by the process of reproduction. Then we have here eagle, the good omen, the good meaning, and it has the zodiac signs Libra and Taurus here. It has number 3 and the number sequence 234. It has says here balance, structure, nurture, provided for, healing, abundance, refill, cup runneth over, getting your groove back. Stella. Then we have here jellyfish, the bad omen, the bad meaning, and it has the numbers 11 and 3 here, and it has the zodiac signs Capricorn, Aquarius, and Libra. Heavy Libra energy. And it says divorce, the process of it, court, money, who gets what, separation. And then it says starting over, order, and balance. So far, there's something about renewal and starting over again, and creating or recreating some type of energy or something like that. The Empress card could be very heavy here or whatnot. But yeah. Okay, so what came out is the Two of Swords. The first one for card to come out is Two of Swords. Second card to come out is Four of Swords. Third card to come out is Ten of Wands. And then fourth card to come out is Two of Cups. Fifth card to come out is the Child of Cups. Sixth card to come out is the Empress. And then seventh card to come out is the Eight of Coins, the Eight of Pentacles. Eighth card to come out is the Four of Coins. Ninth card to come out is the Three of Cups. And 10th and last card to come out is the Ace of Coins. Bottom deck, the summary of all that is the Eight of Swords. Top of deck, you're watching this right now, is the Two of Coins. And we'll do the other cards afterwards. There could be subtle things about like being a caregiver, being a guardian, being a mom, maybe something about parenthood in general. Or it could just be something about like whatever someone is creating, recreating, or building or whatnot. And something about nurturing it and everything like that. And redoing something. They may have been, there's something about like some type of like, I guess obvious like ending of something. There's something going on with that. And then Again, there's like a renewal or recreating, maybe making something more solid. Um, yeah. Okay. So, some of y'all could be seeing 222 a lot, or you will be seeing 222 a lot, or some type of confirmation number. Yeah, there's something about a rebalance, something about balance, could be something about choices and decisions, definitely about stability. And maybe people are looking at their resources or something like that. Mm. There's something here, yeah, heavy about like stability, like someone's stability foundation or whatnot. Um, there's also something about being nurtured. Again, there's mother energy, and there could be something about choices and mother energy, and hmm there could be something about choices and having to think about like your resources and stuff like that. And then there's something about a beginning. So yeah, again, there's something about renewal, a new beginning, and then there's something about standing all on your own, standing all on your own, standing in yourself. Um, yes. Maybe there's something about being able to like have like some type of stability, resources, and choices, and I don't know. Maybe there's something about making better decisions, and there's just something about being solid on your own, standing on your own type of thing. Yeah, and then yeah, there's something about like community communication. Um, those that you mingle with often, the places that you frequent, something about society, social media, social norms. You know, now that I'm saying that, and then it's making me think about that. Let me finish. Hold on. Influence and how any of this kind of influence on you or whatever I'm talking about here for you. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, it could be something about people just starting over in general. I don't know if people are going through like generational stuff, traditional stuff, or whatever it is. Maybe some of you are like, nah, I'm gonna restart and I'm gonna do this better. If it has to do with your children or whatever, starting like something like a new type of tradition or a new way or something where it involves children, and you're like, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do it better, and it's something about like better decisions and just more stable or whatnot. And then yeah, it's like ascending numbers, so like 1, 2, 3, 4 and all that stuff. There's something about expansion, moving forward, growing, and everything like that. Um, Progress. This is definitely generational too, because also I see here there's something about like cycles and stuff, and there could be something subconscious or something like that. Um, mm, some of y'all, is that what it is? Words just be coming up. I don't want to just like randomly say them, but it usually is what it is. Yeah, it is. Some of y'all are like, there's something about a liminal space or whatnot. Liminal space is a transitional or in between zone where the physical, psychological, or temporal that feels both familiar and unsettling, marking a threshold between what was and what will be. Yeah, so there's something about liminal space. Mentally, some of y'all are like maybe doubtful, confused. I suggest, God suggests, because it's here, to meditate, to take the rest that you can take. Yeah, there's something about liminal space though. So I'm gonna leave that there. The mind stuff is bothering me. But what should call it? There's something here that's juicy and fruitful. Very hydrated type of energy here. Um, there's something about connections, fruitful connections. Yeah, it just feels like that. It's like something over here is like juicy connections, fruitful connections. Okay. And then stability, money, a home, whatever there's like some type of stability or foundation. It feels solid here. This is what someone's goal is towards. Yeah, this is like the whole goal, the whole thing right now. Just thinking about the choice, what choice to make, and if it's gonna be like solid. There could be something about the new moon that's coming up next week. There's something here about also like focus and it's like focus and it's like just basically knowing what you want and being laser focused about it, immovable. Is that then we have something talking about immovable or unswayable here? Yep, unswayable, immovable. Okay. Um it's crazy because okay, so something about being the empress, being in this empress energy, but there's doubt here or just not able to see it or something like that. Um and yeah, there's like a liminal space and then there's like this confusion, maybe like suspended in air or suspended in space, or maybe there's like that seven of cups thing where there's so much or whatnot. There's like nothing but so much at the same time. Like, where do you go? What do you choose? What do you think? All that stuff or something like that. But there's the Empress energy here. And but there's like doubt surrounding it. Um, mm, mm, or you're just not seeing it, or it's like a lot. Like, I feel like I said this in one of the readings, and I don't remember which one, or maybe this is my own talks to myself. But there's like, I don't know, it's like just having everything that's needed, or being the one, and just not like maybe that being overwhelming or not being pretty very sure if that's what it is or what to do with it. Why y'all gotta focus again? I suggest you meditate. There's something about tuning in, and focus and everything like that. Um, yeah. because there's like some type of decision and like a balance when it comes to whatever this is over here. Um, what a lot of responsibility or something like that. Something feels heavy. It's like trying to push a boulder. Again, there's something with like mingling and people. Also like abundance and a lot of juiciness. Um there's a new here. Maybe some of y'all feel like y'all can't like, or there's something here in this energy that's like, oh, those are just dreams. They come and go away, but not today. Two of Swords is what first comes out or whatnot. Maybe something just feels overwhelming as well. Something feels overwhelming. It's like, what do I do with this? Like, or how do I go about this? Or I don't know if it's some type of like paralysis, analysis paralysis, or something like that. But the dream is here and ready for the taking and all that stuff, and ready to like be planted and to start or something like that. What you call it? So Two of Swords is what came out first. Some of y'all could be thinking about stuff, maybe doubtful about something or whatnot. Um, there's like contemplation about it. You should or you are. Something about meditation or whatnot. Cause your mind is split when it comes to things. And this is random. Something about like burdens and stress and burnout and needing to like think about yourself and self-love and self-care. um your dreams matter too or whatnot. And it's crazy because I was watching one of my favorite reaction channels, and one of the dude was saying that dude, I don't know how, but we got on this topic because he was watching well, they were watching, what you call it, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and I think it was the episode, one of the episodes where when Will became like a car salesman or something like that, and I don't know, they be talking in between and stuff, or after the episodes and stuff, and dude was saying talking about like how like um he had a friend a minute ago, whatever, that was into that. And then when he found out how much money they could make and da da da, he was like, I want to do this shit. And his friend was like, don't do it because um basic something about like you're gonna forget about what you originally wanted or whatnot. So there's something about like losing the dream because like you're focused on helping another build their dream, or you and it's like as you're dreaming and you're working towards a dream, sometimes you gotta like do certain things or whatnot, but it's not forever. It's supposed to be temporary until like you can like really support that dream or do whatever on your own. But there's something about like, I don't know if somebody lost a dream or doesn't believe in it anymore, or it's like when Japsters when he was saying, his friend was saying, yeah, do it. If you do it, like you're gonna forget about like what you originally wanted to do, and you're gonna get addicted to like the money part or something. I don't know, somebody lose their main reason, their purpose, their dream, or something like that, because they're focused on like trying to like handle this part to get to the dream, or you're supporting somebody else's dream. I don't know. And stuff like that. And Yeah, that's wild because then it goes into the imagination. And so, yeah, work, play balance, work, whatever balance. And then so there's something a little bit there that's like about like a lot of responsibilities, a lot of like things being weighed down, burdensome, and then burnt out. And then there's something about self care, self love, and then it goes into like um what you gonna call it? Oh, that's what I'm saying. I just said it without even looking at the cards. That's crazy. It's like your inner child and imagination, stuff like that. And like the world is your oyster, the universe is your oyster and all that stuff. And there's something about how you're the creator and abundance and all of that stuff. And then the thing is like to be able to work on that thing and to maintain the focus on that thing. The main thing is to keep the main thing, my coach used to say. And that and building that up basically. Mm, and then something about like the pour of abundance and um basically going towards what makes you happy and fulfilled and what fills the cup, and something about that involves abundance. And yeah, somebody's, and then it ends with the ace of coins. Something about that someone is like trying to start at is at this point or something like that, or this is where we're trying to get at. Okay, bottom of the deck, the summary of the whole thing, Eight of Swords. Dang, that's wild. You just can't see it. It's like you don't feel like you got the vision with your cool ass. Yeah. There just feels like a lot of distractions, a lot of like heartache. Yeah, it's like blocking the vision and like the flow and all that stuff. That's wild, man. And then Ace of Wands, yeah, the vision, everything. Top, and something could just be a lot and stuff like that. It's piling on top of deck. Usually watching this right now is a Two of Coins. Something about a choice and something about stability or whatnot. Which cool ass. But it's like something about you needing to determine this thing. You something about you, yeah, the decision, you being the person to determine it. Something about determining. And then to clarify the whole entire spread, we got King of Swords, we got Eight of Pentacles, and then you got the Six of Cups. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah, again, there's just something, yeah. Whatever is like your happiness and whatnot, you just gotta claim it with gusto. Say it with your chest, type of thing. You gotta stay focused on it and be unswayable, immovable, or whatnot. The pot at the end of the rainbow, type of thing. Um, hmm, what you call it? Be like Arya from Game of Thrones or whatnot. Like she didn't, like she kept what she wanted to do and to accomplish to the very end. um and then there's something about it starts with, or there's something about like claiming it. You said what you said, and then there's like a lot of work, a lot of focus here to be done or something like that. And yeah, there's something here about like fruitfulness and juiciness and desire and delight. Something that fulfills like your inner child or something like that. That is a huge ass dandy daddy long leg, honey. Baby, you gotta die right now. Period point blank. You are too big, baby. You are huge, baby. You real big. That's a big one. Now, sir, get out here so I can kill you. Oh, that is a huge ass daddy long leg, honey. Yeah. Cause Karen is not gonna find you and whatever happens and shit. Hold on, y'all. Mm-mm. That was huge. Thank you for showing me that so I could kill it. I'm scared. I don't want to touch the shit. I'm so scared to touch this shit. And how the did you get in here? There, God in heaven. I'm so scared to touch this thing. But I gotta God. Mm-mm. R.I.P. But you were in my home. Goodbye. Honey, that was. Whew, I was so scared. Okay, all of that stuff, and that was scary. That was a huge daddy long leg. All right. Rain, cleansing, purification, hydration. Water is one of the essentials of life and one of the four classic elements that we use in magical work. Rain hydrates soil and plants. It can be a gentle sprinkling to moisten your garden or a heavy deluge enough to wash away previously stable land. The rain card tells you that something in your life needs cleansing or purification. It may be a light cleansing or it may be a full on shaping of your situation. There may be a part of your life that is parched and needs the rejuvenation. Meditate on the warning that this card brings and use the energy of water to purify the imbalance. Balance. Let the rain wash away what overwhelms you. Reflection. Is there a part of your life that is eroding due to an uneasing flow of unstable energy? Could be something about a lot weighing on something. Something's a lot being put on someone or something, and it's like weighing. And then there could be just some thoughts or contemplation going on about like needing to make a solid decision and needing to decide like what way is the solid stable pathway, and it's something about like your dreams will make someone happy. Start there. You guys have it or whatever. It's just that some of y'all are doubting. There could be external circumstances or just like personal inner circumstances going on that could cause someone to be doubtful or to not see the brighter side or something like that. And there's something about renewal. Okay, so bird, freedom, opportunity. As symbols of freedom in many cultures, birds tell us that we too can soar. Conversely, many bird species are tied to a food source in a specific region, so they are completely interconnected with local land and its energies. Finding a balance between these two extremes can be challenging. Migration is another challenge. There is an element of sacrifice involved in leaving the known and familiar and trusting in your intuition to get to where you need to be. The bird call card also tells you that a new opportunity is close by. Lift your head past your current focus and look around for it. A bird's eye view may reveal something you might otherwise have never known about. New opportunities are on the horizon. Reflection. Have you been struggling to change your mindset and learn something new? Okay. And that's that. It's crazy because Eagle is here. So I don't know, something with that. And there's something with the mind too and the ways people see things or something like that. Um, all that. So that's that. We're gonna go to Aries. Uh, mm, 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 for the money bag. Mm, mm, 2, 3. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. 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 So all right, so we're gonna go to Aries. If I'm going back home. We've been waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for you. All right, so this is for Aries. I know everything. I know everything. Okay, let's go. Home. Until the day I realized I didn't know shit. The day I came home. Waiting for you. You do know my language. I've been looking for you my whole life. Ha! You make me want to jump, jump. Okay. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. I don't know. Okay. I'm hungry. Okay, Aries, this is your reading. We'll start with that again. Come back to my room. I'm leaving this country soon. Gebo. And we have here Gebo, Gebo, and it says gifts, relationships, sacrifice, exchanges, contracts, and partnerships. We have a blank one. Look like a clean slate or open to new. And then we have here Hawk, the bottom, the bad meaning it has a number sequence 1, 2, 3, and it has a zodiac sign Leo, and it says too stern in perspective. You win, but by what cost? Icarus, flying too close to the sun, too smart for your own good. Powerpuff Girls. I told you I was gonna win on that episode. If you're really a real Powerpuff Girls fan, I told you it was gonna win so fast you left the ruins. Happiness, joy, fulfillment takes time, balance, compassion, and consideration. Aries, you gotta calm down a little bit. It sounds like haughtiness. But anyways, Six of Swords is the first card. Second card is the Ace of Wands. Third card is the Ten of Cups. Fourth card is the Two of Swords. Fifth card is the getting ahead of myself, huh? Fifth card is the Eight of Swords, and the sixth card is Eight of Coins. Ninth card is the Child of Swords. Oh, seventh card, the Child of Swords. Eighth card is the Three of Coins. Ninth card is the Ace of Coins, and the 10th and last coin card is King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the summary of that. All that is the King of or the Child of Wands. Top of deck, usually watch this right now. Is the Nine of Coins. This is random. This charm was sitting there. I didn't realize. We'll do the other cards a little later. Somebody could be like related to some type of turquoise color or blue color. There could be something about aquamarine. I don't want it. Skip. Thank you. Pause button. Pause. Did you realize maybe you need to take a pause? Maybe you need to take a pause? Maybe. Okay, so we'll do all that afterwards, and yeah. Okay. Some of y'all could be seeing 111, or you will be seeing 111 as some type of confirmation or something like that. There's something about starting something, being motivated, having drive. There's something also about autonomy, sovereignty, maybe something about someone's freedom. Okay. There's something here about cycles. There could be something about money as well. There's also something here about maybe the subconscious, the occult, something about secrets. Okay. Hmm. And then hmm hmm something is clear. Something is clear, or you're clear, something is clear. It could be a message, it could be an idea. It's like it's there and it's like, okay, let's like move on it type of thing. It's like, okay, we got the thought or the idea. So let's move forward on it. It makes sense. Or does it? Because then there's Two of Swords and Eight of Swords here. Was there doubt about that? And wander. And I wonder if you know. Um, wander, and then there's something about excitement. It's like I guess when you tell a child or something, like something that excites them and the excitement they have and stuff. There's something here about excitement. Like some type of new energy, like a fresh energy. And then yeah, there's something about happiness, fulfillment, like seeing the overall thing and like the fulfillment. Maybe there's something about like because the whole thing and oh my gosh, like I've always knew that, whatever. I personally recently found out, probably like a year or two ago, that a rainbow is not an arch, it's like a whole thing. So there's something about like seeing something about like a rainbow being like a whole circle and like seeing the whole thing, the whole picture and fulfillment or something like that. Like you thought that I thought it was just arches when it was like the whole thing or something like that. And there's something about because I did find that out, especially when I saw a video of like people in the plane videotaping it, and it's actually a whole circle. So there's something about like um overstanding something and like I guess like fulfillment in that. And to me, what that seems like when I see all that together, it's like some type of fulfillment or ultimate happiness and everything. But being the person or being in this energy where you understand like the full capacity of it, like how, like what it is, and like how to, um, how to get it like in its full capacity, something. It's something about some working on something, a project. Yeah. And growing it. Focus. There's focus here again. Well, not again, because that was for the. There's something about focus in the collector reading. That's what I'm saying. My bad. But there's something here about focus and going. Your somebody's mindset on something. It's something like could be like an obsession or something like that. So again, with the child thing, it's like what should I call it? And I don't want to be too specific or figure out a scenario or something. I just it's like just an idea or a thought and like wanting to jump on it or something like that. And working towards it. But being laser focused, not like being so excited about this thing and then like when another thing comes up, like you just like forget that thing, you hop onto another thing, or it's like being on and then hopping on something and then just like stopping abruptly or something like that. There's something about like laser focus. I don't know, maybe if you're there's some type of project or thing that pops up for you or whatnot, you should stay focused on it for a good amount of time. Of course, keep that same like energy, but like maintain the focus or something. Cause oh yeah, the excitement and everything, but like we need to get this thing going, type of thing. It could be something about communion or working together with others, maybe family or something like that. Whether it's like whole extended family or it's like your family, like husband, wife, kids type of thing. And other ones type of thing, like husband, husband, wife, wife, all that stuff. Something that's so exciting and it just feels like um what do you call that dopamine hit? It's just like the whole thing when they um they talk about like a dog's pupil or somebody's pupil or like heart rate or something when they see their favorite thing or something like that. Something like that there. And then like the whole like people when they hyper focus on the eye when the pupil gets big or like goosebumps or your hair stands on your skin because of something exciting or something like that. Um, there's some type of gain, a eureka, something to gain from it. And again, there could be something with family, or working with others. If it has to do with no one else, there could just be something about like whatever you are delving into and really putting the building blocks to. Uh, it looks like it's some type of like really stable fulfillment. It's not wavering or anything like that. Some of you could be thinking, having thoughts about a foundation, something that's like starting anew or whatnot, physically, and don't underestimate your intuition or your ability to see the whole picture or something like that. Be aware of that. Like you could feel it. You've been here before and you could feel it and like your view of everything does matter or something like that. It starts out with the Six of Swords. It's like a go ahead on something. Moving forward, progress, and blast off. There's just like excitement here and fulfillment, and it looks promising. Like it's not like a here today gone tomorrow thing, or it looks very promising. Ooh, I don't like that stuff. Then there's just things about contemplating and beware of being beware of tunnel vision and small mindedness. Um, but there's something about maybe just contemplating and maybe there could be a little bit of self doubt about where to focus on, what to build, or something like that. Um, but it feels like it's super clear. Like I'm not trying to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway because yeah, there's something about like a spaceship. Spaceships. I choose you go. Um, there's something about like okay, spaceships and downloads and Neo's the one and stuff like that. Like just randomly maybe getting a download or getting something or whatnot. And it was super clear. So there shouldn't be any doubt or anything. And then there's something about working on it. I know that sounds like a whole bunch of word salad. I know what I'm talking about though. um, it's just like a whole overstanding. It's interesting because I'm not gonna say that. Okay, bottom of the deck, the summary of all of that. I'm going to say it just in case. My bad. So it's like, yeah, Neo, the one, and then there's something about Jesus, and then like something about the King of Cups in this deck for some reason. I don't know why it reminds me of Jesus all the time. I also think Jesus is Pisces. But anyways, let's not digress. But I always thought Jesus is a Pisces for a lot of reasons. But anyways, I don't know. This card makes me think of Jesus, and then Like there's just something like with children here, and then Neo, the one, and then like Jesus is like the most common person that everybody like has been upholding for the longest time. And then there's just something also about like ever since he was like a little kid, he knew or whatnot. At least what they taught me in church when I was little is that like sometimes he will just walk away and like just catch himself talking with like teachers and priests and stuff like that. Um, there was that one story where I guess like his mom was trying to find him, Mary's trying to find Jesus, and when she found him, he was basically debating or talking with the priest and stuff like that. So there's something about that. There's something about like always known or something like that. You know, them little kids who be already 140 years old. They're like 8 years old, but they what 30, 13 going on 30. And something over here about that bottom that there's something of that um child of wands, something about wander overall. And then I know it sounds so cliche, but you could do whatever you want, whatever you put not your mind to, yes, but like whatever you put like your energy into, your coins into, whatnot, it can come true. Basically, you can create. And there's something with wander when it comes to about that. Top of deck usually watching this right now is the nine of coins. You can the only place you can only go up from wherever you're at. But there's something also about gain or whatnot, or something getting better. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely like the only way you can go from where you're at right now is up or whatnot, forward, start anew. If some of y'all like feel like y'all lost something, or whatever, it's just emptying out so that you can gain more, better. And then to clarify the whole entire spread, you got the Ace of Cups, you got the Four of Wands, and you got the Knight of Swords. And then we'll do these afterwards. If there's a new, the gates are pearly gates are being opened for you to go through. Something was implanted in someone's mind or something like that. And then there's some type of way or thought or idea that has been implanted, like some of you, or there's something here about like just being like obsessed or a zombie for it or whatnot. Um, yeah, there's just a new here, a burst of a new. Yeah, you can only gain from whatever this is. So I feel like stay focused, know what to do with it. Um, there's something about celebration too. Something about family here for sure. And celebration. And it's like opening up. And then there's something subtly about the mind, very subtle about the mind. I don't feel like going there though. Like I feel like I'm gonna have to figure it out. It's gonna take too long. But there's something about the mind though. Um, I just feel like people just need to have the right thing implanted in their mind or something like that. Maybe there's something a little bit about positive thinking. Okay. So what came out as oak tree? It was in reverse though. So I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm just letting you know it's in reverse. Oak tree and power, courage, strength. The oak tree is a popular symbol of strength. The wood is dense and durable, reliable, and long lasting. This tree symbolizes power and bravery, telling you that you can stand up to whatever storm is on the horizon. The mighty oak begins as a tiny acorn. It is reassuring to know that something so immense and strong started out as something that you can hold between two fingers. Not only does it remind us that small things can yield huge results, it also reminds us that growing takes time. Rapid growth uses energy to ensure stable, strong development. The oak tree card urges you to be brave and to stand tall. Reflection. Is there something you've been avoiding because of the fear of confrontation? Mm. You scared, Aries? You scared? I never heard of no scared Aries. I'm kidding. Am I? I am. We have here butterfly transformation, joy, beauty, transience. And that also was upside down. Butterflies. Butterflies are commonly associated with beauty and joy. They are inspirational in their loveliness, but the journey they go through to achieve this metamorphosis is even more inspirational if less pretty. Caterpillars must completely dissolve into chrysalis, giving up their very physical selves in the process of transformation. Only once they have relinquished everything can their physical matter be reassembled as butterflies. The idea of that much sacrifice can be overwhelming, even if the end result is glorious. Fear of change can also hold you back. Well, you scared. You are. Let the beauty and joy that wait you inspire courage. Trust that achieving your goal will be worth it. The card urges you not to be afraid to let yourself grow and become something new. Reflection. Are you afraid to make a change, especially if this change means giving up parts of yourself in the process? Aries, you just came out of the vagina. Aries just came out of the vagina, so you should know the process. You shouldn't be scared. You should know that you're okay and you came clean through the vajayjay. Just saying. Something, some new stuff and stuff. Okay, so I think that's it. I didn't even say. Did I say the zodiac signs for the other one? I don't think I did. Oh well. Surprisingly, there are no signs here. So we're gonna end that for Aries. Let's run through a last boom. Like look. It's funny because it's just it feels like a lot of like instructions. um, I don't know how to explain it. It's like in the movie or in the show when they're like, sit up straight, relax your shoulders, look up, no, no, no. Turn your head to the left, no, no, no. And then by the time like you finally like finish listening to all the instructions, you're just like, there's just like this whole thing about, you know, think before you do. There is a go ahead and everything like that. Um, Obviously, think before you do. Be careful of the hastiness. There's something also about the consideration. That's the word. Consider everything. And everything like that. Um, there's something that has to do with happiness and stuff when it comes to you, and it could involve some type of like change, like ending, but it's like more of like a new beginning, for better, for more, to progress. And there's something about again consideration, um, seeing the overall and making the best decisions, something like that. And there could be something like very interesting. Man, I'm telling you. there's so randomly there's something interesting about. I'm just gonna put it together. I can see what it is. I don't know how to explain to you what that means specifically for you, but I can see it. But okay. This stuff with Jesus, okay? Jesus, and then I'm getting Neo, the one, and then just like descending down. And it's like aliens or something like that. Like sending down you, Jesus, this thing, descending down. And then it's just like knowing this thing, or you always been ever since you came out of JJ. And then there's something about downloads and spaceships. And then I randomly got like, 'cause I used to see random pictures and stuff like that. I don't really get too into it unless like I'm led to. But it's like there's different photos of Jesus like in lotus position, like meditating and basically interacting with aliens, stuff like that. I'm gonna stop there because yeah, I'm sure about things, but at the same time, sometimes I'm not gonna go there because all that. Anyways, that's that for you, Aries. We're gonna go on to Aquarius. That's very interesting. But it's like you have. That's crazy. Maybe you need to listen to the collector reading too, Aries, because it's like you have the vision, and it's like the go ahead, all that stuff. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. Egyptian cotton. That sounds delicious. Mm, delicioso. Mm. Brown nose and they booty smelling. Like, who is this man? Mm. Who is this man? Who are you, sir? I like you. I like you. Oh, oh, sir. Wow. Jeez. I like people who play the game of life like a character. I like people who dress up as elves and centaurs and mermaids and fairies every single day. I love those people who dress up as the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and they do it every day. This is their life. They even got appliances. That dude, I forgot that dude with the curly hair. He's light skinned. I forgot his name. It's dark, and I think his name starts with a P. I forgot. I like that dude, and he got appliances from way back then. They be using that shit. Okay, 3 more. It's time for Kelly. All right, Jid. Sorry, my lovely, but I want to hear Kali right now. Oh, there's angels all around me. Okay. Oh no, my bad. All I can say. Oh, all right. So this is a reading for the Aquariuses. All I can say. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Do what you gotta do. Aquarius. This is your reading for this week's Venus deck for reading. So it says owl, the good omen, the good meaning, knowing who you are, your path, your worth, value, and potential overcoming battles, inner and outer, through diligence, overcoming heartbreak or depression. Yay! Thank you for playing this. And it's the colors edition. I liked when he did that one. Okay, then we have here Ansuz, ANSUZ, and it says Odin, insight, communication, inspiration, true vision. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. Someone, I, I don't, Persephone, right? Is it Persephone who went through hell or whatever and came back to the surface after going through hell? But there's something here about like going through something and then coming back with true insight. We have this here. It's a tree branch with leaves, and some of the leaves are hearts. Something is rooted, okay? Rooted cannot be booted. Something is rooted. It's so super rooted, and it's like true insight. And it's if some people tell you certain things, and it's not the truth, and it doesn't work. But something here is the truth, and it is true insight because it actually works. Okay. Something about wisdom and knowledge. Oh, my bad. Hi. Did I do that already? I didn't. First card to come out is Seven of Cups. Second card is the Knight of Wands. Third card we have here is the Nine of Coins. Fourth card we have here is the Adversary, the Devil. Then we have here the fifth card, Three of Cups. Sixth card we have here is Nine of Cups. Seventh card we have here is Four of Wands. Eighth card we have here is the Sun card. Ninth card we have here is the Six of Swords. 10th and last card is the Seven of Coins. And then bottom of the deck, the summary of all that is the Strength card. Top of deck, you watching this right now. It's a Ten of Wands. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Let me do the other cards afterwards. There's something about plants and trees, but like something, like I said, something is super rooted. Um, and it's reminding me of the Star card, which is the Aquarius card, in one of my other decks. Um, there's like basically the surface and then underneath. So there was a lot happening underneath the water or whatever versus the surface of the Star card and the deck that I have. So there's something about that. And then the fact that like I have the mushroom cards, tarot cards for today as the clarification cards, it makes me think about mycelium. There's something deep, and that is crazy because yeah, Seven of Cups to me is depth and like deep water, um, vast. But there's something about depth, like it's deep underneath the ground. It's kind of like the bamboo plant, like it grow. It's like usually under the dirt, for years and then it randomly shoots up like very fast. So something on the surface, but there's something with depth underneath and it's rooted. Homegrown, baby. What should call it? Ooh, some of y'all should listen to Nile by Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar. What you said? Got the Nile running through my body. Look at my natural. I'm so exotic. Darker the berry, darker the fruit, something sweeter the fruit, deeper the wounded, deeper the roots. So that's what I mean. Something about Persephone or going through some type of depths or hell or whatever, and like coming out, and it's like with more insight or something of wisdom. Sent from heaven down to earth. Then there's something here about waves, wavy, and then something about flow, balance. Um, what is it, diamond in the rough? It's like noticing the gold out of all the dirt, out of all the dirt surrounding it, noticing the sparkle of diamonds amongst the dirt or something like that. But yeah, something is like bing. It could be something about unions with people, whether it's friendship, relationship, or something like that. But yeah. And then um there's something about an end here, a closing of a cycle. Uh there's something about going beyond and traveling, and there could be something about extraordinary. Something's extraordinary, you're extraordinary. Um and then there's something about like lessons, teaching and or learning. Maybe about sports and stuff like that. There could be some type of liberation or freedom here as well. And then there's something here about healing or healed, fixing or fixed. Something here is about, yeah, there's been like a lesson or something like that. Something about learning or education. There could be that thing where they call it what should I call it? Mystery school or something like that. But this could be something heavy about lessons. Um, there could be something about someone's health or whatnot. Mm, there's something definitely about a balance, a rebalance. There's something about like it could be something about like also like pinpointing what something was, and it has to do with healing and fixing and then like learning and like some type of journey or something like that, and then liberation and all that. Mm. Mm. Some of y'all could be seeing 1010, or you will be seeing 1010. um wow, that popped up in my head randomly. That's really interesting Because everybody says it's the year of the one, but it's the year of the 10 and the one. Okay. And yeah, that's crazy because I was about to say that too, and the devil's here. So people don't understand that, like, yes, we are in the year of the one, and they're saying a lot of stuff. Here's my perspective personally. It's the year of the 10 and it's the year of the one, okay? So there's something personally for me that I associate with Capricorn and Aries. So yes, there's liberation and all that shit, but there's also awareness and a whole bunch of stuff about the industry, and there's a lot of demonic stuff. Trust me. So yes, a lot of stuff is coming out because it's not just the year of the one; it's the year of the 10. And with Aries or whatnot, like I wonder if like a lot of stuff is going to come up during Aries season. Aries is awareness. Aries is probably one of my favorite signs, specifically the Aries women. I don't know what's going on with the Aries men, but specifically the Aries women. I could talk, like I said, I could talk with these people because like they know what I'm talking about. Like, and I feel like it's because they just came out the vagina. Like I said, the cosmic womb, the cosmic vagina. So they're just seeing everything. They're not seasoned like the rest of the signs. So they're seeing everything. Um, there's something with like awareness and all that stuff. And yeah, there's liberation and everything. But that, I don't know. I just feel like saying that because 1010 came up. And everybody keeps saying the year of the one, but it's the year of the 10 and one. So things are closing, but also there's a new. And there's the other stuff I said. I'm not gonna go deep into it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Whenever it comes up along my other readings, it will. Um, there's something here about a complete close, but there's also like a new beginning. An end can be leading to a new beginning. One door closes, another one opens. Um, what should we call it? That's very interesting. Um, man, I cannot believe it. I need my glasses. What? I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. Balance. I think that's what it says there. But it's like numbers and stuff. But anyways, yes. So there's an ending, doors closing, new ones are opening, all that stuff. Okay, and there's also something that could be there could be something about the industry and stuff like that. The industry and it's not. I'm just saying that for short. There's a lot. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot. Um, there's just stuff with that. There's like, the material world thing, Capricorny stuff. Um, what should call it? Awareness and motivation, drive, sovereignty, and all of that stuff. But there's also like stuff that has to do with like imprisonment or whatnot. I feel like there's more liberation though, being liberated and everything like that. Mm. 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 Um, that a thing, yeah. So we have 369 here as well, Aquarius. Body, mind, and soul for me. It's like a whole, um, wholesome. There's some type of like balance or like, yeah, like body, mind, and soul, perfection, things coming all together and type of thing. Okay. It might be perfection though, because I mean, it's something about perfection. That's crazy. That's what I mean. Like, and then I'm getting like a subtle thing of like there's something about surface level. and like the depth of something. And like, is that what that word is? I don't know why I always get this word, and I definitely don't think that's what it is. It could be this. It could be something about vapid or like things seem in a certain way on the surface, but like needing to like go deep or the roots of it or something like that. Um, yeah, I could go on and on about what I'm witnessing. I just don't feel like it. Um, I'm somewhere else, y'all. Anyways, let's move on. It is a lot. Uh, so there's something about depth here. It's funny because I'm thinking about the scene of ATL when they were at the pool and everything like that. So just the energy of that, like summertime, being at the pool and the vibes are cool and everything like that. Vibes don't lie, but what you call it? Just like just the energy at the pool or whatever. Everybody's there. People looking cute. Some people just there to have fun. Some people there to I don't you know. It's like all that stuff. The vibes and I don't know that came up in that specific scene in ATL with Ti and Miss Nim Nim, Lauren London. But there's something about depth, abundance. Um, it feels like celebration and happiness. We're gonna move forward. Mm, there's some type of freedom and go forth, and it feels like a go ahead through some type of portal or doors, but then something's blocking here. Or there's like a lot weighing down, or that whole thing, when the dog has a big stick and wants to go through the door, but it can't figure out that it needs to turn the stick this way so it can go through the door or something. There's some type of blockage. There's like freedom and all that stuff, like, but a blockage. Okay. hmm Well invested, something about well invested. There's something again about the roots, and there's something about growth. There could be something about like the care that you put into something yourself or something like that, or the time invested, the energy invested, and like there's a gain when it comes to that. Oop, I got a whiff of yeah, Chanel. I got a whiff. Is anyone smoking? Sorry. Okay, anyways. I literally got a whiff of it like right here. It's like somebody took a nug and went phew. Um stand up to the devil. Be brave. Be brave, professor. Be brave. Stand up to the devil. Or something about being liberated from it. Personally, transmute any demonic stuff. Just transmute all the energy into into the energy that you need and want. Okay, transmute all the energy. Okay. mm. It's like if you dare, you know what I mean? How dare you be so hopeful and Aquarius hopeful. Um how dare you be so hopeful? How dare you dive that deep into those depths? How dare you, Aquarius? How dare you be happy? How dare you know how to swim in those depths. How dare you be happy, babe? I don't know. Dare to do so? Yeah, there's some type of like, I don't know why I keep wanting to say gusto. But okay. I'm just randomly gonna say gusto and I'm gonna leave it there. But it's like some type of passion and like something that is open for you. It's like a go ahead and whatnot for you. And that's what I mean. That's so interesting. How dare you be passionate? And it's like passion and um celebrating. I'm sorry. Okay. And there's just some type of like weight on your shoulder or holding back or something like that. Um, hmm. I'm not going there because no. Then yeah, there's nothing to gain but happiness here. Everything's gonna sound cliche going forward. Okay, there's just something about happiness. All you can gain is goodness, happiness, fulfillment. Some of y'all health is getting better, is better. So flying this bitch. Don't try trying this bitch. Um, this is so interesting. Freedom of speech and then freedom of thought. Freedom of thought. There could be something with thoughts. Something about freedom of speech. There could be something with Cashapp as well. Something with Cashapp for sure. Especially that I got a whiff of the nug. What should you call it? There's just something about free speech and like dare to think outside the box or to move forward and stuff like that. Um, I don't know if someone's smart or something like that. I didn't say for the other one or whatever, but there's something with because Six of Swords is also like science and stuff like that. I don't know. And I don't know if people are saying this too smart for your own good or like it's the whole thing when you have an open mind, like people think you're demonic, or if you're not a certain thing in the box and stuff, people think you're demonic. They think, oh no, that's the devil. Oh no, I had Jesus or something like that. There's something here about that. And then there's something about free speech and open mind, free thought or something like that going on here. I'm being very careful and not really like solid on what it is because I just don't like imprisoning through like scenarios and words, but I do try to make people aware of like what I'm seeing, but I always try to explain it and it sounds even more vague. Anyways, yeah, there's something about it could be self-care or having your cups filled in abundance and it, it's like taking care of what you need to take care of and fruitfulness, the crop thing or whatever, the harvest thing. And then mm, Seven of Cups, it starts with there's something here about depth, abundance, a lot of choices and everything like that. A lot of flowers in the field. This is crazy. Cause like I do notice things, but like I don't really pick up until okay, that's wild. Cause I was talking about like it's like the summer vibe where everybody's at the pool and stuff. And there's a card here. And we're gonna come to that. Okay. And yeah, so it's that. And then there's just like something about having zest for all of this abundance, all this stuff. There's something about someone like You could know what you want, what to do with all this abundance, this depth, this stuff or whatever, these possibilities, opportunities, and you're passionate about it. You're very like Sagittarius point and aim type of thing. When it comes to it, passionate. All a good recipe for gaining and all of that stuff. It confused me because then the devil's randomly there. All I can say is because Three of Cups and Nine of Cups comes right after that. Just beware of overindulgence. Use moderation. Or there could be some subtle energy of like imprisonment or whatnot. And yeah, just like some type of Saturn constricting thing. But it seems like something supersedes it. Like, is that the word for it? Because I want to make sure I'm saying the right words, y'all. Supersede. It feel like things superseded though. Yeah. Well, it says something else, but I mean like go beyond. And then there's like a lot of overflowing, a lot of happiness, a lot of giggling, bubbles. Yeah, a lot of celebration and happiness here. Yeah. 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 And there's just something about because of like the mindset moving forward, especially with clarity. And then it's like, oh, just being very scientific, specific about what you're putting into or whatnot. Bottom of the deck, the summary of this entire thing is the strength card. Nothing in return. Her body type. And what's it called? Seven. The strength card is a summary of the whole entire spread. It's something about bravery and courage. That willpower. How dare you have that? The balls, the cojones, Aquarius, because you can. um, and then there's like doubt with everybody else that I read for. But then there's like a slight like thinking about something, but then like there's like a oh no. There's like a slight like thinking about it, and there's like oh no, like let's think about it for a hot second or see something for a hot second and then like abilities to go. Top of deck usually watch this right now is 10 of Wands. Currently, you can be experiencing burdens, something heavy, responsibility, something that could possibly be attempting to block. Yeah, block flow. Block flow. Yeah. But this crazy. I love when the energies do this because it's just like, you know, it's like attempting to stop something or someone, but it's like you can't. Like it's like trying to stop the universe from doing what it's gonna do. Like how are you gonna stop the universe? It's gonna be literally like trying to hold back or stop a tank. It's like a person going like that and they're trying so hard. It's like how are you gonna stop the universe? I like when the energies do that. It makes me feel special. Comparing the Aquarius to the universe. Yeah. And then to clarify this whole entire story, we got Six of Wands and the Justice card and the Seven of Pentacles. Man, it's something heavy because over where the Seven of Pentacles is over here. Something heavy about like something that y'all put your mind to. If these are poppy seeds or poppy plants over here, I don't know. Okay. Oh my gosh, Larry June, who's one of my favorite Aries artists. Um, betting on myself and every time, nigga, it's a hit. Betting on myself and every time, nigga, it's a hit. Um, Something about that, like just betting on yourself and every time, nigga, it's a hit. There's something with 11 because the strength card in this deck is 11, and we have 11 here. But and it's like a not a long-winded win, but it's like a it's not here today, gone tomorrow. It's a whole thing where you take time to build something and then old money and all that stuff. And again, going back to like roots, like something's been a thing, or a thing. Yeah, something about a right away should be celebrated. Ooh, celebrating, celebrated. Queen bee, queen ant. Kuko, is that his name? I like this Kuko, but I don't want to hear this right now. That's him, right? Yes, Kuko. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, Spanish people, but what should call it? Mm. Yeah, some type of win and justice, deserving. Preparando. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe some of y'all have done some deep like research or I don't know, something with your mind and what you pay attention to. I'm sorry. Saya para la luz. So, okay, summer, expansion, growth. Summer is bursting with energy. The sun is high, the weather is warmer, and the nights are shorter. Summer brings increased growth for all living things, but all this energy and unrestricted growth can get out of hand. Increased growth means increased attention is required to manage your projects so you ensure everything unfolds properly. The summer card means it's an optimal time for expansion, but it also tells you to keep an eye on the energies in your life so that they stay focused and productive. If you don't tend to your garden, it will become overgrown and scraggly. Some endeavors will fail as others overshadow them, like a vine strangling a beautiful plant. Reflection: what parts of your life can you expand to feel more fulfilled? Mhm, mhm, mhm. Baby, man. Mhm, mhm, mhm. We have an elder wisdom. It came upright, and it means rising from the underworld, release, letting go, major transformation, higher wisdom, new perceptions, awakening to the truth. And then the astrological rulers are Jupiter and Pluto. And it says here for the guidance, elder signals the end of a phase in life as well as the beginning of a major cycle. The queen of the underworld reminds us of the symbolic death that visits us often as we progress through our physical and metaphysical growth. Elder reminds us of the blooming we experience when we simply allow our old self to decompose and giving new life. The old one needs to be torn apart and allowed to die. Don't resist it. Elder is a wise guardian assisting us as we step Due to doorways of darkness, allow yourself to be consumed by her mighty presence as the Dark Mother protects our spirit as it goes through the cycles of transformation. Well, damn, Aquarius. Okay, that's that. Baby, we have here Capricorn, Leo, Leo heavy, and Libra. You could be any of those signs. The signs could be in a chart, could be the energy of this reading, could be the planetary placements. It could be the planetary placements, anybody around you, all that stuff. That's that, Aquarius, for your reading. This week's Venus Day Depth reading. Goodbye, all. Let me read these things and I'm gonna head out. Hi to the people who waved hi. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, balance. Oh, that's crazy. Crikey. Hopefully that message hit. Because that was a lot of synchronicities with the tens and the 10. And no problem. Peace out. Have a good day or night wherever anybody else is at. After the cyclone? Ah, okay. Interesting. Interesante. And if you're an air sign, if you are an Aquarius, that's crazy because they do say if you don't know about Aquarius, look at the weather. You see a whole bunch of tornadoes and hurricanes and shit. So please do not fuck with us. Thank you very much. Period. Point blank. For sure, Mott. Well, you have a great one. And we'll see you guys some other time. Thank you for stopping by. I'll post the other readings. I just been in my own world. I'll post the other readings that's supposed to be for this week. Give me some time. I'll get it out. And the messages. But peace out.